Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is iReady. Just want to kind of give you a little bit of information about that. There is a website you can go to. It is curriculumassociates.com/@home. And that is a specific page that will give you guidance as parents and just a good resource. I did clip out and create a document just as a go-to source, and it will be located in Microsoft Teams in files. And I'll show you how to get there in a different video. But right now I just kind of want to talk about iReady. Your students are very familiar with iReady. We've taken a diagnostic test in August, another one in December, and I've also been using growth monitoring for them throughout the year once a month in reading and math. So they've seen the diagnostic side of it. They have not seen the lessons because this is a new thing for all of us. So iReady does two things based on that they've already had their diagnostic test, which is perfect. iReady will identify skills that they need more practice on, going all the way back through kindergarten if they had not mastered it on the diagnostic. So they will assign automatically. That iReady has a plan, and they're assigning each student their own lessons based on their identified needs, which is fabulous. On this document, and I'll show you where to go in Microsoft Teams a little bit later, but this is just a document you can reference at all times. It does talk about, how does the student log in? How do you get your student started? It says there's reading or math lessons. The district has purchased both. So your student will be doing at least 30 minutes a day in ELA, which is reading, or in math. Now there's two type of lessons in iReady. The My Path lessons are those lessons that iReady has identified and automatically assigned based on where your student placed in the diagnostic test. So you may see some second grade lessons if it was a gap that they identified where your student may need extra help with, that maybe they didn't quite show that they had mastered that skill yet. And then there's teacher assigned lessons. And that is where I will be going in and assigning specific lessons that I feel meet what we would be doing in class as a whole group. Third grade standards, third grade text, and making sure that we're getting that rigor in. There are also learning games. What I'm going to ask right now is that when they log on, if there are any lessons in the teacher assigned lesson, that they do at least one of those first within that 30 minutes, and then they move on to the My Path lessons. If they still have time, then surely they can do learning games as well, but the priority would be teacher assigned lessons, then the My Path lessons, then learning games. And I'm okay if, because I may be uploading more than one lesson at a time to get ahead of it, I am okay with them doing one teacher-led lesson or teacher-assigned lesson and then moving on to My Path lessons. And then the next day they can log back on and do the next teacher-assigned one. Totally fine with that. Do what works for you and your child. But that way they are not only getting their individualized lessons to help fill in any gaps, but then they are also getting what I would normally be teaching in a whole group lesson to the entire class at one time. So, and I do feel it's very important for them to continue to get that exposure to third grade level text, third grade level standards, and so on. So this will be, this document also contains how you can monitor their progress. and I will be monitoring it right along with you. So it tells you how to figure out how their time on task. Now this, I believe, gives you for the week instead of the day, but we're working on that. So how many lessons they've passed, lesson streak on how many lessons they're passed in a row, and their completed work. And then there's some tips that you can read through about how to support your child. Again, 30 to 45 minutes per day on iReady Reading and then iReady Math. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. Again, another resource for you would be, let me get up here, Curriculum Associates. That is the maker of iReady, the iReady program. This is their homepage, and they have designed, and then it says /@home. This is a page that supporting students away from school. So they've specifically designed this page for the school closures that are happening across the country. So very thankful that they were quick to jump on this and be such a great resource. Now, if you go to this, there are printable at-home activity packs. If you're looking for something extra for your student, by all means, you are welcome to print those out. And then it talks about iReady personalized instruction, guidance for educators, guidance for families. And so you can learn more